What's the point? You're just looking ugly for no reason. The Sixers are a mess, and it's all because of this nigga right here, Joel Embiid. Ass. The best stat is availability. Remember I told you that. The boy can't stay available for nothing. He's 7'2", a little bit awkward. He talk like he's still in the slavery era. Like, come on, bro. You know, you're not winning nothing, nigga. Get him out of here too, bro. Get him out of here. Jaylen Brown, I like you as a streamer, gang. Like, but I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Nigga, they gave you you were the little brother that had the plugged out controller for all this time because we all know that. What's the other nigga name? What's the light-skinned nigga name? The light-skinned nigga, he was the man. They gave you the shit and your dark-skinned powers took over, shot the air out of the ball until it mattered. You couldn't beat the goddamn... What team could...
I fuck with you, but you don't know what the fuck you talking about, my nigga. Just because you bet on sports and NBA games, it doesn't mean that you know what's going on in the actual games. First of all, you don't even know Jason Tatum's name. How do you not know who Jason Tatum is? That's number one. Number two, you're calling Joel Embiid ass because he's had a lot of injuries. Just because a player has had a lot of injuries and they're not playing that many games, that does not mean that they're ass. Number three, you're not bringing up the fact that Joel Embiid, who came back from getting his appendix removed or something like that, he cooked the Boston Celtics and moved on to the second round. He wasn't even 100% healthy, my nigga. And he cooked Boston, sent them boys home. Right? Also, you're saying that Jaylen Brown is a better streamer than you like him as a streamer, but not as a basketball player. And what are you talking about, gang? Jason Tatum was out for 90% of the season, and Jaylen Brown, as the number one option, led Boston to being the number 2 seed in the East, bro. Nobody expected Boston to have the season that they had in the regular season. So what are you talking about? Now, I agree with you when you say that Jaylen Brown did not show up when it mattered the most. I think Jaylen Brown, once Joel Embiid came back, I think Jaylen Brown was playing very selfish basketball. I think he was ball hogging. I think he was jacking up a lot of dumbass shots, like the same thing. Like, he was playing kind of how Kobe played when Shaq first left, right? Trying to just be the number one guy and just be the number one guy shooting. And he made an ass of himself. You feel me? Like, Jaylen Brown, even when Jason Tatum didn't play in Game 7, he should have been able to get the job done. And he didn't. He did not play well when it mattered the most. But you can't take away the MVP caliber season that he had. And you can't try to discredit and disrespect Joel Embiid when he was good in the playoffs, bro.
Nigga, you couldn't do a motherfucking thing, man. Get out of here. No. I'm talking about, what's the nigga name? Tatum. Yeah, the light-skinned nigga Tatum. He was so happy Tatum wasn't there. I know niggas like Jaylen Brown. The nigga who his light-skinned homie always get the bitches, but the one day they run into a group of girls who be like, I like dark-skinned men. He wildin', like he doing the most. He ain't close though, man. He ain't close. You was supposed to do a Jordan Poole, nigga. You did not do it. Get this nigga out of here. Yo, this team is gonna be a bunch of losers. Facts. When it comes to playoffs, only Maxey gonna be there. He's running around like a rat. Just running around. Like, Maxey gonna run 3 circles around the rim before he put up the ball. Niggas gonna get tired of him like, just score, nigga. Fuck out of here. Just score, nigga. Just score. This team is going nowhere. This is a team of losers. Somebody said stop talking.
It's okay to, if you don't know something about a subject you're talking about, just don't talk about it, bro. Don't let your chat peer pressure you into talking about something you have no idea what you're talking about on, bro. You're calling these guys losers when Joel Embiid, he scored over 70 points in a game before. He's won regular season MVP, right? Tyrese Maxey just got done averaging 28 points per game. VJ Edgecombe, who was a rookie, was playing like a 6-year veteran. He averaged 16 points per game this season, 14 in the playoffs. And Jaylen Brown is the 2024 Eastern Conference MVP and the regular finals MVP. And Jaylen Brown just had the best season of his career. Jaylen Brown also averaged like 28 a game. So like, and he was an MVP candidate, bro. He almost won MVP. So for you to sit here and call these men losers, you're saying these are a bunch of losers. Like, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, you're just talking out of your ass, bro. Like, yo, Act, we know that you know about hip-hop and rap. We know that you the number one nigga that covers hip-hop and rap. But stop, like, you're not Stephen A. Smith, gang. I'm saying that respectfully, bro. When you say stuff like this, bro, you're making yourself look stupid, bro. You have absolutely no idea what the fuck you're talking about. You're saying that Jaylen Brown was only the number one guy because Tatum was gone. Well, when Tatum was around, who won the Finals MVP? Jaylen Brown. Who won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Jaylen motherfucking Brown. Who was scoring and playing defense? Jaylen motherfucking Brown, nigga. So you gotta chill out, gang. Like, I get it. I know you don't know what you're talking about. Maybe every time you put money on the Sixers, they lose, right? Maybe you put money on the Celtics to beat the 76ers and they lost. I get it. But don't just sit here and just say a bunch of bullshit. Because it's like, come on, gang. Like, it's obvious that you're not watching basketball games, bruh. Just because you're betting money on the game and you're paying attention to the score on your ESPN app, right? That doesn't mean that you know basketball, gang. Because every time Act bets on a basketball game, he posts the screenshot on Twitter. So I know he bets on sports. But just because you bet on sports does not mean that you watch sports and you know what you're talking about. Just don't talk about stuff like this. Because you don't watch basketball games, bro.
I give all y'all bets. My 1,000 to your 100. This team is going nowhere. Fuck no. This nigga going to be injured by game 60. This nigga, he think he Jason Tatum, but he's not. And this nigga, I'm going to be honest with you, like, he's good. Actually, I got nothing bad about him to say. He just can't win by himself. When I said Jordan Poole, what I'm saying is that he's supposed to be showing up because Tatum ain't there. But in reality, once Tatum was kind of coming back, it just wasn't the same. You know what I mean? Like, yo, he don't got main character energy. That's the thing. He don't got main character energy. He play the best when he the number two. He play the best when you don't expect nothing out of him. When you expect him to be ass, yeah. What happened to that bum ass thing? Yo, listen, hey, you know who they need to invest?
Yeah, listen, man. I'm not a fan of Jaylen Brown. I feel like in the playoffs specifically, I feel like he played very selfish basketball. I think he was intentionally trying to show Jason Tatum that he's the number one guy. And because he wasn't looking for Tatum at all. He was not passing the ball to Tatum. I think that was obvious. But you got to look at it from Jaylen Brown's perspective. You played a majority of the season without Jason Tatum, and you were successful. You were number two in the East, right? You led the team to the playoffs. You were an MVP candidate. You're averaging damn near 30 points per game. 2 years ago, you won Finals MVP, Eastern Conference MVP. And then after you won the Finals and the MVP, they selected Jason Tatum and Derek White for the Olympic team, but they didn't pick Jaylen Brown. So it's like, at some point, bro, the disrespect starts to get to you, and you go out of your way to show everybody and prove a point. Like, listen, bro, I know y'all want this guy to be that nigga, but I'm really him. You know what I'm saying? And it just feels like Jaylen Brown might be the most disrespected player in NBA history. I mean, for a team to trade Jaylen Brown for a washed-up 36-year-old Paul George who got caught doing steroids last season, got suspended for like 20-something, I think like 20 or 30-something games. It's a spit in the face, bro. There's no better way to explain it. I do think that Jaylen Brown has to hold himself responsible for doing that Twitch stream after they lost, saying that this was his best season ever. I think that was a very weird statement to make. You know what I'm saying? Your best season ever is without Tatum. You don't say that. Things like that can ruin the chemistry of a team. I 100% think that statement rubbed Jason Tatum the wrong way. I don't think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are friends. I think them niggas is low-key beefing with each other behind the scenes. And I think Jason Tatum has a lot to do with why Jaylen Brown got traded. 100%. But let's be honest, right? If Jason Tatum goes to the Celtics and says that he wants to keep playing with Jaylen Brown, are the Celtics still going to trade him? Probably not, right? But Akademiks, if you're gonna talk about NBA, bro, at least do your research and know what you're talking about, bro. Like, you're calling players trash and you're saying this team is losers. Well, why aren't you saying that about the Boston Celtics? They got eliminated by the 76ers in the playoffs. They just traded their number one guy to a team that literally just beat them. They lost 3 straight games to the 76ers and got eliminated. And then they traded their number one, number 2 guy. I'm going to say Jaylen Brown's the number 1. They traded him to the team in their same division that just beat them, that just bounced them out of the playoffs. And you got nothing back in return of value. You got Paul George and a couple of picks that you're not going to be able to use this season. So, I mean, the 76ers are going to be a dangerous team next season, with or without. Bruh, even if Joel Embiid misses 20 or more games, they're still going to be dangerous. Just the fact that they got Tyrese, Jaylen Brown, VJ Edgecombe, that is a dangerous team, bruh. You know, if they can get an Andre Drummond and have him either come off the bench, or whenever Joel Embiid is not there, you can start Andre Drummond at the 5. You're good. You're fine. You're fine. You got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the team that's trash is really the Celtics. Like, we're going to see if Jason Tatum is still that. Because I ain't gonna lie, I like Jason Tatum more than I like Jaylen Brown. Right? I think Jason Tatum looked very good when he came back from his Achilles tear. He was averaging damn near a triple-double. But this is the year that Jason Tatum is going to be able to prove to people that he can lead his team to the finals and win a championship. But is he going to be able to do that with Paul George, Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, and Mitchell Robinson? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. It's your boy Days. Make sure y'all subscribe. Those are the video. Click that hype button for your boy. I'm out.